It's finally here, the 5K Q&A. So, in the background, I'm just gonna have myself exploring the new area. So if I look bad because I did not read the tutorial, do not mind me, okay? Before we start off with the comments, I'd like to thank everyone who participated in giving me these comments and questions, because honestly I thought I wasn't gonna have enough, but here we are and we have much more than I expected for me to have. So let's get into it. First question is up. Okay, Arrow Not Found asks, so some of my favorite characters in general. In general, I think Kinich, Grizzly, probably Farina, and Raiden Shogun are my most favorite ones. I always liked Raiden Shogun. I think she was really the main reason I started Genshin, because I liked her design. Kinich, he was my main for so long. He really still is. I stood up for C1 and he's really the only limited 5-star I do have a constellation for, because I saved up that much just for him. And Farina's lore is just peak, let's be honest here. Grizzly, I just like his design mostly. He's cool and his playstyle is awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And he hits good, so I don't even have to bench him for no reason. So, the next question is from Traffic Cone Boy. Thank you for giving me these questions, so let's go into them. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. If you did not know that, honestly, I don't know. Maybe the way I talk that makes people confused, but we do not know. The second question Traffic Boy gives me is, do I ever stream? I usually try to stream on Saturdays around 7 o'clock my time. And I'll try to mostly stream Minecraft or maybe Honkai Star Rail here and there. It really just depends, because my internet's so buns, it's kind of choppy sometimes. So that's why I do not stream Genshin, sadly. Even though I'd like to, I just cannot. So, next question, Joshy Gamer. I have not seen this man in a minute. Okay, thank you for giving me these questions, so let's get into them. What character carried me through the game? In early on, I got to Luke in my first 10 pull on the Star Wars panel, so he really carried me through easy beginner content to AR 25, I believe. And then I got Kaching, and then I think AL 27 or something, I got Red on 30 pity. And she was my first limited 5-star, so she really carried me through that. And it was quite easy to just clear the content in the game with that. Until it spiraled a bit, then how damage Loki started falling off, I'm not gonna lie. And who is my favorite Genshin character is the last question. I'm going to say Farina is my overall favorite character, because I think her design's pretty, her kit is amazing, and her lore is actually top tier in the game. And the Fontaine Archon quest just shows so much emotion with it. It's just truly amazing for a character to have that much development. Okay, so the next one I think shall be, we will do Protocon, okay. When did I start Genshin? I think it was November in 2023, 2022, I'm not sure, wait. I think 2022, yeah. And it took me 3 months just to complete the starter quest, because I just logged on, got the travel on, then just logged off shortly after, because the Amber yapped my ear off and I did not like that. And so I went on and off until I don't know, somewhere in 2023, then I started actually playing a lot. So now we're going to Kazoo Does Stuff. Asks a big question now. Am I a furry? And I hate to say it, but no, I am not a furry. Speaking of furries, did you guys hear that one furry? I think in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. He tried to join a wolf pack by throwing hamburger meat at them in a furry costume, and then they chased him down a mile or something and mauled him. And so when he was being questioned why did he do that, or would he do it again, he's oh, I wouldn't try to join them again, they seem a bit angry. It's come on, man. Aoife fan with the questions. Thank you, Aoife, for giving me these questions. I did not expect so many, but it's a very welcome thing. Who is my favorite and least favorite character in Honkai Star Rail? I think my favorite character in Honkai Star Rail is probably Robin. That's why I really came back to the game, is I saw her on her rerun banner. And I'm like, dang, I really wanted this character. Let's see if I get her. And I did. I got her. But I did not get her E1, sadly, which I was kind of bummed about. But my least favorite character, I don't know if I really have a least favorite character. Just some of the designs, I'm like, yeah, I don't like you though. Okay, next question from Aoife Fan. Who is my favorite Notland character? I'm gonna probably say Kinich or Shalonen, to be honest. I think they're like up there with each other. I think probably Kinich more than one because like I saved up for him and he was my main before Shalonen. Even though Shalonen is just a great support whatsoever. Just I think Kinich got her beat because I think the pixelated style really is unique for Kinich. So next question is, who is my least favorite Notland character? I'ma probably say, what's her name? Kachina or Chaska. I do not like their designs. Chaska, she's cool and all with the gun, but she looks like, I don't know, a Nintendo Switch from how like blue and red she's trying to match with stuff. And then Kachina, why are you getting scared of a misplaced brick? Like, come on, woman. Anyway. Next question is, who is my favorite Mario character? I'm probably going to say Shy Guy, you know, those like little goo balls with a mask. Or if we're talking about like main characters, I'd probably say Luigi. I'm not as a Mario fan, I'm more of a Luigi person myself. So, next question. What made me want to start a channel? I always really wanted to start a channel. I think I did in like 2020. And didn't post anything whatsoever till like last year, which is crazy. Like, it was just a dead account for the longest time, and then I started posting, which was honestly the hardest part, was the first post. Next question is, do I have a job of right now? Right now I do not, and I'm just currently studying for the thing I would like to go into in the future. So if that keeps going smoothly, yeah, I'll get one soon. Okay, another question. If you had a chance to cosplay a character in Genshin, who would it be and why? I'd probably say Risley or Gaming. I think I could pull off a Gaming just from the hair and like height and everything. I think I could really get that down. I think I have the build for Gami, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, next question is, which Genshin character do you have that has done the most damage? I think it's Marvarika with her melt team. Like, I think she had like a million and something. Kinich was right behind her though, doing like 600k per like shot thing, you know? It's just the scaling that's different. Next question is, what boss in Genshin do you have a hard time battling when you first time battled? Then the trial Registry, when I first encountered it, actually whooped me so easily, and I was so proud of myself when first killing it. Another one is the Electro Registry. Why is the shield so like tanky? Like, you cannot break this thing within a reasonable amount of time. So once it was added in Imagineum Theater for like 1 bit, I really struggled with that boss because I still hate it. And when I try to farm for Sino, it's still a pain. Okay, who is my favorite character from each element? I think I have a show about this, but for Electro, I'm gonna say Raiden. For Dendro, probably Kinich. And for Geo, it's probably Shalonen. For Amino, probably Venti, I think. Yeah, probably Venti. And then Hydro, Farina. It's mostly Archons now that I think of it, but hey, you know, Zhongli did not go up there for him. Like, he's cool now, but he is not my top, like, favorite one. And it's kind of wonky for that, but he's probably my least favorite Archon, design-wise, that is. Now, next question is, who is my favorite Zenless Zone Zero character and why? My favorite character is Rena because she was my first 5-star, fun fact, and yeah, I liked her design and story, and it was quite nice. And I have her C4, and I'm hoping I can get her name card officially, like her maxed out name card, so I can just put it on my banner. Because she's not really a bad support, but I do just hope she gets a buff in the future. Who is my least favorite Zenless Zone character and why? I'm gonna probably say that one chick with a hammer who needs Ben for like all her combos. I forgot her name, but I hate her guts. It's really annoying for no reason. Like, if you lose 50-50 to how I'm actually just uninstalling the game again. I did once and I actually just uninstalled the game on the spot, which was honestly hilarious. Okay. If you could live in one of the nations in Genshin, what nation would you like to live in? I'm gonna say Fontaine, most likely, or Mondstadt at the moment. I think Fontaine has the upper edge because, I mean, oceans that you can actually swim in, unless it's different for different Genshin characters. But I think Fontaine overall is the best choice because it has good city and good environment, and Mondstadt is more like medieval times, which is, I mean, it's cool, but, you know, you'd follow behind tech-wise. Okay, next question is there a character in a horror game you want to build but you just can't? It's probably one of my Genshin characters that I want to build, but I just don't have the patience to slowly raise them up because I'm saving my more for someone else like Flynn's at the moment. I'm trying to farm more for him so I can triple crown him, most likely, because I never triple crowned anyone before, which is kind of wonky. Okay, next question is, what do you think about Aoife? I think his design is cool, but his kit is buns, legitimately buns, and that is really sad in my opinion. I was really hyped for the character, and it was like, oh, he's a 4-star and his kit is trash. I'm like, oh, nice. Who's my least favorite character from Honkai Star Rail and why? I don't even know if I have a least favorite, but one I have, it's probably one of the standard characters, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are, no, it's that Luca guy. I do not know why, but he really just pisses me off for no reason, and it's just, I don't know. What is my favorite food? My favorite food is probably nachos or tacos, one of the two. I do make a good taco salad as well. But those in general, those three are probably my favorite foods. Which game do you enjoy playing more? Genshin, Zenless, Honkai Star Rail, or Wua? As a Genshin content creator, I'm gonna say Genshin. Wua was fun and all, but I really think it was repetitive in the long run. And every thing was locked out of quests for no reason, kind of like Inazuma, but for like every character essential materials for no particular reason. That was kind of annoying because I kind of procrastinate on quests. Do I have a favorite animal? Yes, I do. My favorite animal is the duck. Ducks are just the most little goo balls ever. What is my favorite event that happened in Genshin? Probably the 4.8 quest with, well, how do you spell it? It starts with an S, like Simulacra or something like that, I'm not sure. But I really did enjoy that one quest, and the Wanderer, like, building his character up so he's not just so grumpster all the time is really good. Really, really good. What's my favorite nation in Genshin? I'm going to say, what's it called? Fontaine. Because it's honestly peak and will always be peak. And no one can really talk about it otherwise. Now, I do not remember who said this, but they asked, why do I sound like that? It's probably because my posture, I'm shaped like a shrimp half the time if I'm doing a sound recording, which is very bad for my voice, so I'm always sounding like if I'm dying, or it's just the way I speak. This is just my accent, I guess you could say, and it's really just, I'm trying to stop it, but it always takes time for these things to go away, so let's just hope it goes away in the future. Friday asks, hi Friday, by the way. Did you ever embarrass yourself in co-op? Yes, I have. Okay, Dragon Spine. I was helping a new player out, and so you have to find all the frost bearings things to complete the Dragon Spine world quest. So yeah, I led them to all of them except one because I keep forgetting that the cryo has the last one for no reason. So I wandered around like an idiot for I don't know how long until I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to Google this real quick, and I felt really dumb for no reason. Am I straight? Blank emoji. I'm gonna honestly see what you guys say because I'm by myself and it's lonely right here. Last question from Friday is, do I touch grass? I do touch grass every day. I know, and I take showers every day. Rare for Genshin players, I know. But yeah, I do go on walks almost every day for like an hour at a time. Charlotte is low-key a pain once I start going uphill, but it's good for me, so, you know, that's why I try to do it. Fox says, hello Fox, by the way. What was the worst polling session I ever had? I'm gonna probably say Scafion. I got to like 80 pity and then I lost, so then I grinded Samaru and almost have it maxed out. I think most places are like 90% at the moment, so then Habana was ending soon, so I just may have whaled like $50 to get the last like 50 wishes that I could get. So I lost and won at the same time. I just had to do like a bit of whaling for no reason. Alex says, hi Alex, by the way, why do you want to share your videos on YouTube? I'm gonna probably say just the joy of connecting with other people and expressing myself within a community is really satisfying to me. Once I start talking to you guys and interacting with everyone like in the Discord server, it really just puts a smile on my face that I'm building a great community, and that's what I really want to achieve in YouTube, is just make a good community so we can all just chill and have a good time. So that's really what I'm trying to do. What powers your passion towards creating more vids? Okay, like, so what makes me strive for creating vids? I'm guessing it's probably just, connecting with people and just trying to make everyone, like, trying to make a community. I'm really hoping we can keep reaching out to more and more people if YouTube would actually expose my shorts to more people instead of putting in the 3K mark for no reason. It's probably just connecting with other people and sharing what I love to do in video games as a creator, and so people can relate and just share what they like as well. Okay, last question is, what made you join YouTube? I really always thought about like making a YouTube channel, becoming a YouTuber or something, and then people like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and all them really inspired me to create content, because if you look at their community, it's great, to be honest. I respect the characters, and Markiplier's like a role model, I'm not even gonna lie. So then I saw them doing YouTube, I'm like, dang, I want to do that. I want to be like them, you know? That's probably what made me want to start the most. And I think everyone has made a YouTube channel and just see if it blows up or not. So yeah, it just takes time though. And a lot of people are asking who's my best built character, and for that I'm going to either Neverlet, Farina, or Wisely, but I'm going to eliminate Neverlet through it and just say either Farina or Wisely, because I think they're the most well-rounded, and Neverlet is really lacking some HP in that section. Okay, now Sushi asks, hi Sushi by the way. Sushi asks, what is my favorite movie? Now my favorite movie, hands down, is honestly Shrek 2. The plot and the animations and everything is just so peak about the movie. I do not know how everyone moved on from this movie, I swear, it's just too good. And then Sushi asks, what is my favorite anime? It's hard to decide, but I think Black Clover is probably one of my favorite animes, so I'll probably stick with Black Clover as my final answer to that one. Okay, so before we get into the next questions, I would like to say, if you do want to ask me any questions for an upcoming Q&A sometime, please join the Discord server and subscribe. It really helps me out. So, with that being said, let's get back into it. Have I ever beaten Minecraft? Yes, I have. Multiple times, but the latest one is in my world I've been streaming as for now, so I've been really enjoying that world at the moment. I have the egg and everything, I just don't really play Minecraft as much at the moment. I'm not in the phase. My favorite game of all the time. This is a really good question and yet a tough one at the same time. If I'm talking about favorite game of all time, I'm probably gonna think of Minecraft or like Genshin or something, but other than those two, I'd probably say Resident Evil 5. I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil as a series, and that was the one I played the most, probably, in the franchise, with my siblings growing up as well, so it has a lot of memories linked to it. And since this is on the day that the live stream happened, guys, the rewards for this anniversary is actually looking pretty good. We're getting a free constellation. I'm not sure if it's for every 5-star there is, or it's just every 5-star. I doubt it is because of limitations, but still, this is looking peak. Now, with that being said, that concludes every question for the Q&A. Thank you for everyone who participated in giving me the questions. I really appreciate all of you, and I love you all. So, with that being said, goodbye everyone.